Okay, I got Saxony this time. And I've got Militant. And 2 doable objectives, actually. Okay. This could be a good game, we'll see. Nordic has innovative or industrial. I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, so combats are not going to be super easy because we've got 2 bolster deploy mats. This is basically my Saxony Militant in 3 minutes opening, although I have to give Poser LX credit. In the video, I start with a move, a trade for food, produce metal and a worker, trade for food and metal, and get the enlist. And he pointed out that if you start with the trade for food, it's exactly the same thing, but you get the enlist 1 turn earlier. All right, Tagawa not going for a factory rush here. That's good for me because that means a possible turn 9 factory for me. If Tagawa Industrial moves every turn, they hit this in turn 7, this in turn 9. But I have to go through this to go to the factory on turn 9 if I'm going to get the factory on turn 9. We can still go 2, 4, 6, 8. So now it's 3, 5, 7, 9. I need 1 more where he doesn't move. Just 1 turn. That's not a move. And then it's just Nordic who can challenge me for the factory. I'll send the text real quick. That's another one, I think. Always the question with Militant, do we go coin or do we go cards? I think Nordic is going to enlist, so that would mean up to 4 cards. But Tagawa is definitely building mechs and Nordic. We have good cards. But we have to be able to brave traps. We have to take power here. The strat to work. Well, Jay. Hi. How's it going? I need to not chew ice on stream. Sorry, guys. All right. So now that we've got 3 metal, what we do is we move 2 workers here and deploy to this spot. So we've got a 3-2 worker split. We produce the 7 workers. That gives us 3 more metal. We move all the workers over here but 1, and we either move the character to the encounter or leave him here so we can go to the factory on turn 9, which with Tagawa still on the home base is what we're going to do, I think. I mean, Tagawa can't produce next turn, so their earliest mech would be round 6. They moved round 7, round 8, round 9. If they blitzed with the mech, they could still block me off the factory, but I don't think they're going to do that. Okay, take the food. Do not take the $3 enlist, because that takes a card away from me. Okay, good. This is not tournament, Suave J. This is just me playing some ranked Scythe. I had Tog Industrial last round. Actually pulled out a win. Some technical difficulties at the beginning. Been a while since I'd streamed, and I did one thing wrong when I set it all up. Okay, so that was a really good encounter for Nordic. They're set up to make all 4 of their enlists with that one worker, but no metal. Oh, I'm thinking about Tagawa, like they're industrial. They're mechanical. Bleh. Even more. Just gotta remember to put the mech here. And speed or underpass doesn't really matter. Underpass, I can. Yeah, it was a pretty fun win. Oh. We've got a Great Star Nordic, it looks like. Gonna make 3 metal next turn. And you see why we had to take the power earlier instead of taking more cards, because we're going to produce 2 more times. 1 to get 6 metal. Wait, is that right? Yeah, if I hadn't taken the power, 2 power, I'd be out of power, and I still have to produce 1 more time to get 6 metal and my last worker. Nordic has 0 pop and can't produce. They've got to take pop off this, right? And they do. They do. Stagawa bring the 4 workers to food. See. Do they upgrade produce? They do, so they can start to get their worker star while they work on these enlists. I mean, why not? No one's going to come out and send it back. Okay, so next turn is produce to 8 workers. Then we're going to go get human shield. Probably put the workers right here, because that's just as good. Suave, Nordic has patriotic. This is the strangest Nordic patriotic I've seen in a while. Got workers everywhere. Don't really know what's going on. I was still low on on power. But they're getting an enlist, so that's about to get a little less low. Take. Oh, we got another 5. Gained 1 enlist, 2 power. Oh yeah, because they spent a power to... Okay, Tagawa can't make another mech here. We could actually attack them and get a encounter while we're at it. That would be giving up the factory card for a little bit. I think if I can steal Tagawa's encounter, though, I have to do it. And hit them with no trap. And take their metal. Okay, he's moving. He's got to be bringing the character here to lay a trap and take the encounter. Ooh. Ouch. Pick on Nordic it is. Let's leave 1 worker behind. We need 5. Put here for the objective. And what do we get? Got lots of combat cards, so actually could work toward tier 2 here. That might be fun. One on the 2 on the left are not options. We could go buildings. The game goes long. I want to do this. Because if nothing else, I can spend it on encounters. And there's Riverwalk. Now what we're going to do... Hey, Spooky. Hello from Twitch. Always great to hang out with you, FOMO. FOMOF. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Or, I don't know. I guess I should make a assumption. But welcome and thank you. So what we're going to do, I like to call it taxing the other team. I'm going to force Nordic to play a combat card. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to hit them on their mountain. And I'm going to play 4. Or I could play 3. So they either have to throw all of their power or they have to use a card. And then I come back the very next turn. Of course, they won't throw all their power because they need to produce, right? August to pop. Popularity to produce. Go ahead and pick up one of the villages we need for population advantage. We need one for here, here, and here. So Nordic has to win this fight, right? They gotta win it. I don't think there's any way they spend all 4 power and no card. So, even if they do. So now, lo and behold, they have 1 power. And I basically gave up. I turned a 3 into a 2 to do it. All right. Be hard to get stars. Is he going to run away with the character? Doesn't get power off that. We get a super cheap combo this next turn, or combat this next turn. Problem is if Nordic just stays on their base after this. Videos and streams have helped me learn so much about this game and learn about how much I love it too. I think you, Polani, is the most fun. Turn off slow chat? Okay. Highlights, messages, pause chat. Slow mode is off. It says slow mode is off. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and get population advantage. Rather spend the 2 card than my only power. And now I have food, so I can grab some additional lists. For 2 resources. Take a food. I really just need the 1 food, but what else would I take? I'll wait for later to make that decision. Block Tog. Wait. I lost track of my stars. Yeah, we're way ahead. And turn in population advantage. Downside is now we may have to trade our way to lists. Putting disarm here now. Tog can win a fight here, no question. What did Nordic do? I can play 10, possibly. Nordic isn't going to come off the base. And I need another star. I can just trade my way to enlists. Probably pick up tier 2 while I do it. Or Tagawa, hapless Tagawa mechanical. Really should have rushed the factory, I think. Suave says factory is winning though. Oh, it's all right. I mean, with the score as it is right now, you can move to the factory anytime. Nordic's chosen to go mechless with patriotic, which is an odd decision. What do we got? Ronan and so it can't reach me here yet. Don't really need any of these things. I taken pop off my enlist bonus? No. I go to tier 2 next turn. Really get 9 popularity. Nordic in tier 2. I think Nordic may have permanent foothold. They didn't turn it in. Gawa can move. Probably going to move to this lake. Try to get to the factory. Let's see, what am I going to pick up on tier 2? Well, 14 points. Plus coins. No one else is close to ending the game. All right. No one's going to upgrade, but Nordic may build a... Let's take the pop just in case we get 2 popularity on the next encounter. Tagawa's going to take the factory. I don't think I can keep them off of it. I could put 2 units on there, but even then I can only play 11, and surely they've got a 5 and all of that. Thing is, if I get another 2 food and a popularity on this next encounter up here, or this one for that matter, and end the game in tier 3. Nordic is close on score. They don't have it with stars. Not the fastest. Neither of these characters can challenge you at the factory. Tagawa has 7 power. That's the problem with that. Two pop or 2 food and a pop would be great here. And there's 2 pop. Well, now the score is out of reach for everybody. Game ends next turn. Trade for a couple food and a game. When I said neither characters could challenge, oh, by moving to the factory, they can't threaten me. So this is going to end in round 17 turns. So Tagawa Mechanical is undeniably bad, but I still don't think that was the best direction they could have taken. It was just too slow. I mean, they're only now getting to the factory at 16 turns, and sure, they've got 4 enlists. 2 mechs. I mean, they're going to win this fight. There's no question there. But I don't need any of this, so might as well. Something to do, I guess. There it is. 2 games tonight, 2 wins. Saxony Militant in Tier 3. Good game. It was a rough draw. Get Tagawa Mechanical in this setup. Nordic definitely should have made mechs though.